Why did I refuse to give my employee time off for her wedding? I'm 38, I run a marketing agency. We host an annual industry conference. It's our biggest revenue generator, $2 million in contracts. My employee Rachel is 29. She's the lead event coordinator. Been planning this conference for 6 months. The conference is in 3 weeks, September 15 to 17. Yesterday, Rachel came to my office, said she needs to request time off. I said when. She said September 12 to 19, the week of the conference. I laughed, thought she was joking. She wasn't. I said, you can't take off during the conference, you're running it. She said she's getting married. September 15, she needs the week for her wedding and honeymoon. I said, you scheduled your wedding during our conference? She said she booked the venue a year ago, before she knew the conference dates. I said, the conference is the same weekend every year, third weekend of September, always. She said she didn't think about it when she booked. I said, that's incredibly irresponsible. You've been planning this conference for 6 months. She said her wedding was planned first. I said, your job commitment was first. You knew about this conference when you took this position. She said, I can't expect her to plan her life around work events. I said, when you're the lead coordinator, yes, I can. She said, it's her wedding, the most important day of her life. I said, this conference is the most important event of our year. 300 attendees, dozens of speakers, sponsors, contracts. She said someone else can cover. I said, no one else knows this event like you do. You've been managing every detail. She said she'll train someone, write everything down. I said 3 weeks isn't enough time. She said it has to be. She's getting married. I said, then you need to postpone the wedding. She stared at me, said I can't be serious. I said, I'm completely serious. You can't abandon a $2 million event you've been managing for 6 months. She said she's not abandoning it. She's getting married. I said, those are the same thing in this situation. She said, I'm asking her to choose between her job and her wedding. I said she created this situation by not checking the calendar. She said she's taking the time off, that she already has the venue, the dress, 150 guests invited. I said, if she's not here for the conference, she's fired. She said, I can't fire her for taking time off for her wedding. I said, I can fire her for abandoning a critical project. She said, this is illegal, that I'm retaliating against her for taking personal time. I said, she's not taking personal time. She's walking away from her job responsibilities during our most critical week. She went to HR, filed a complaint. HR called me, said I can't deny time off for a wedding. I said she's the lead coordinator. The conference will fail without her. HR said that's a business problem, not a reason to deny personal time. I said she knew about this conference. She should have planned around it. HR said employees aren't required to plan their personal lives around work events. I said when you're managing a $2 million event, yes you are. Rachel is taking the time off. HR approved it. I'm scrambling to find coverage. No one knows this event like she does. I told Rachel when she gets back from her honeymoon, we'll discuss her future here. She said, that sounds like a threat. I said, it's reality. She's abandoning the biggest project of the year. Comment AITA if I should let her go. Comment NTA if she should have planned better. What would you do?